Okay, today we've got a combination TV from the defunct Dick Smith Electronics. It's a DVD player, TV and PC monitor all combined into one. Now what we've been having problems with this one is it's been flickering on and off, losing the signal to the screen, and just generally playing up. And yes, we've already given it the standard dust removal with the leaf blower. So we are ready to go. Okay, the screws have already been removed, so we'll just lift it up, the casing, and bring it forward. Okay, now straight off the bat, I can see a problem already. I'll just zoom in so you can see it as well. Now there's a resistor up the back here, two resistors actually, and they're leaning right up against a capacitor. Now what the resistors do other than cause resistance to the flow in the circuit, they get hot, and by the looks of them they're quite beefy resistors. I imagine they get quite hot. So leaning up against a capacitor, we can imagine what happened to that poor old capacitor, can't we? Got cooked. Now looking at the motherboard or the circuit board from this side, you can actually see this capacitor's got a nicely domed top as well, not just this poor one up the back here. So now we've got two capacitors that most likely need changing out as well. Couldn't quite get everything disconnected because some of the cables, as you saw, were really badly gooped on. Right, that's as much as I'm going to get off that way. Okay, the capacitor's a 470 microfarad 16 volt cap made by a company who calls themselves proudly Chong. The replacement component is a Hitano equally rated unit. These have reasonably, actually quite low ESR. I usually use them on computer motherboards and whatnot. So we're going to use this part. Bingo! And it's a similarly rated part, 470 microfarad, 16 volt. Don't know if the camera will show that. But it's clearly a domed top to that capacitor. And we'll just clean up that joint. Other than using end clippers, nail clippers are actually pretty good too for cutting back, but they're close enough, that's alright. So you can see the new capacitor here and the new capacitor here. I can't see any other immediate problems, so I'll work off that premise and put it back together again. I also went as far as repairing the cracked base. It's not pretty, but it's certainly functional, and if you can work out what that yellow plastic is off of, you're pretty good, because it's off spare parts left over from Nerf gun type stuff, repairs and whatever for the kids. So anyway, time to test it. Okay, proof of the pudding's in the tasting, so okay, here we go, and that looks good.